I almost did something really dumb there. I went to go and tab over to switch scenes and almost hit the end stream button. Oh. Anyways. Let's get started with Story of Seasons Pioneers of Olive Town. A game that before I streamed and I just did YouTube stuff. I did a bit. I never finished it. We will be starting from the start. I don't remember a lot. Thank you for the alert, Gore. Thank you for daily check-in. Hope everything's going all right. Ah, it doesn't work. Let me turn that off real quick before we get started. I tried to make an auto shout-out thing, and I got one thing wrong, apparently. Let me see here. Let's disable that command for now. There, check the Kizo. I have to fix that after stream. Hopefully all's going well. How's it going? But yeah, I tried doing an auto shout-out thing, and apparently I got one part of it wrong, so I have to fix that tomorrow. Congratulations on first. Well, I did fix that too. My third command. Anyways, let's get going here. They're gonna check in, Gabby. How's it going? But yo, I did mess up part of the thing though. The auto shout out that did help him? Thank you for the alert. Okay, the bonuses found in ceiling mode will not be given. Yeah, just normal mode. A long time ago, my grandfather and his friends blazed the trail and established a new settlement. They called it Olive Town. Congratulations on second. Get the hydrate taken care of. When I was a kid, I loved listening to stories of my grandfather's pioneering days more than anything. Since then, it's been my dream to live in Olive Town, just like he did. And now we're at our character creation. 3 different type of eyes. Odds that's the closest how mine normally look. I have a nephew with eyes like that. I don't want to spend too much time here. Gotta get this just right. Then we'll go with that as a base. Go my actual skin tone, pale white. Match right eye. Honestly, that is the closest to my actual hairstyle. But you aren't stuck in the clothes you have. Cubine, how's it going? But you aren't stuck with the oh, they don't have just straight jet black. That's not bad. We'll go with that.
Okay.
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 Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I think it looks good for a start. Oh yeah, our motorcycle. Well, of course we got to go with the darkest purple we got here. Ahead, Olive Town. And who might you be? Did you come all the way here on that motorcycle? I did. Well, that must have been an arduous journey. Your poor motorcycle tells a story all its own. You needn't worry about it. I can have the repairs arranged. I'll be taking it to a man called Clemens, who runs our tool shop. You can pick it up later once he's all done with it. By the way, might I have your name? How's it going, Cal? Let's see. How much can I fit? I guess we're gonna go with the short form that most people use. What's your name now? Ah. I'm always so tempted because I used to put my actual first name down when playing these, but I'm like, no, no, no. I see, so your name's Cal, is it? That sounds so familiar. Where have I heard that name before? Oh my goodness, your birthday. It's, is it what I think it is? Technically, winter 19. Yes, I remember now, winter 19. Come to think of it, his grandchild would be 20 by now. Ah, then that would make you his grandson, yeah. You're a boy? Yes. Yes, of course. My apologies. I don't know how I could have forgotten when you're standing right in front of me. Goodness gracious, to think my dear old friend's grandson would find his way to Olive Town. Come on then, I'd be happy to show you to your grandfather's old farm. Thank you for the resub, Al. How's it going? Who's this hot cousin? All right, make sure this works. There's a third cow. Okay, still works. Go check in. Still not as bad as the Yoda one. Is something the matter? Actually, let me guess. By the look on your face, you'd like to ask me, are you quite sure this is grandfather's farm, sir? And to that I would say it is. When your grandfather lived here, this farm was a lush and beautiful place. Emphasis on the was, I'm afraid. Now, what was the name of his farm again? It's on the tip of my tongue. Your grandfather must have told you the name of the farm, surely. What was it again? The Spanish Macho Man. Actually, it's funny enough, that's where the corrupted part actually comes from, the Latin version of chaos. One of the original spellings. Yes, that's what it was. Chaos Farm. No, usually I don't add the H. Interested in taking over the farm, are you? Well, I can't say I'm well versed on the subject, but I can at least teach you the basics to start you off. That's what it'll be if we ever do a civilization game. Hey, I'll pass these along to you. Our city building game. These are tools for developing the farm. As I'm sure you are well aware, this farm has seen better days, but those tools will be the key to changing all that. Yep, I remember all this. Push different tools, you have them placed in your bag. It's wide open. Be aware of trees and stones while clearing things out. You'll need special tools to deal with those. Using an axe while standing in front of a tree will allow you to chop it down. Stones can be broken with hammers, and sickles can cut wild grasses. Utilize your tools to clear the land. I realize this is a lot to take in, and it might be baffling at first. Take things at your own pace, and you'll gradually grow accustomed to it. And do use the sleeping bag in your tent if you find yourself exhausted from work. A good night's rest will restore your energy. Sleeping in your bed will recover your stamina. Your game progress will automatically be saved the next morning. You're welcome to take some notes on all this for future reference. If you do, you can view them from the notebook in your tent at any time. Farm tips. Following along so far? If you're unsure about anything, I can explain it to you once more if you prefer. I'm good. Thank you. Excellent. Glad to hear it. I have some other things I should explain to you as well, but I'd rather not overwhelm you. Let's wrap it up here for today. First, I'd like you to try out everything you've learned. I'll be back tomorrow to teach you how to grow crops. Oh, and if there's anything about Olive Town you'd like to know, I'm the man to ask. I'm its mayor, after all. As a quick word of mayoral advice, I suggest you get acquainted with our residents. Leaving a good first impression is paramount, I always say. Now then, I'll be on my way. Until tomorrow. Tool bag. Your tools can all be stored in the tool bag. When you need them, take them out to use them, and when you're done, you can store them back in there. Make the best use you can of the special tool storage. If I remember right. As far as our farm, this is. You sow seeds in your fields, you will be able to grow crops. Try planting some seeds after Mayor Victor's taught you a little more about raising crops. See, this is step 1 of our farm, like part 1. I've been lurking and working. Hope Olive Garden goes well, or what the game is called. But as we go along, we can get stuff to repair certain parts, and we have 3 more islands that get consecutively bigger. repair and remove obstacles, you'll gain more farmland. But thank you for the alert, Cal. Hopefully work goes well. As you repair or remove obstacles, you'll gain more farmland to work with. See, it is quite a decent amount, 15 lumber. I really can stand to stop biting my tongue. Yeah, that's a save. Trying to remember every little thing here. That's how we do a little bit of crafting, which we'll need for later. We'll come back to do some work on the farm. First, let's go meet the town residents. What's up, Cal? I just keep biting my tongue today for some reason. So every place should be open. The animal shop sells livestock and pets. If you tame wild animals on your farm, a large variety of animals will be available for purchase there. Now's operation 8 to 6, closed Tuesdays.
Huh?
It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh my, you inherited that farm? That's wonderful. I'm Bridget. I'm very familiar with handling animals, so if you need any help with that, please ask me.
Huh.
It's a pleasure to meet you. You're Cal, right? It's Patricia. I run the animal shop. Keep that in mind now. I expect you'll be needing to come by before long.
Yeah.
You a tourist? Oh, you're the one who took over the farm. You're Cal, right? I'm Damon. I'm sure I'll see you around. Damon and Bridget are two of the thing. Keeping you sick. Nah, I'm not saying your name. I know that's probably super easy to get that done. Okay, it doesn't really show where everyone is. There we go. General store sells seeds, seedlings, and various other products. Their lineup changes each season, so check back often to see what's in stock. 8 to 6, closed Tuesdays.
Huh.
Howdy, you're Cal, right? Is that the cow from our world? Well, funny story when it comes to this franchise. If you don't know, it used to be Harvest Moon, which was kind of an exclusive to Nintendo. We had a bunch of Nintendo crossovers. So there's some references still to it. Another word I confused. I'm Angela. My family runs a general store. Nice to meet you. As you get used to your farm work, you'll find yourself leveling up various skills. Yes, even talking to people is a skill in this. Oh, it's nice to meet you. I'm Cindy, and you are... Oh, you're Cal. So you're the one who's going to be living on the farm? May I come by to play sometime? Absolutely not. My, hello there. And you are... Gracious, you're Cal? Now that I think of it, you do look quite a bit like your grandfather. My name's Jesse. I was good friends with your grandfather, you know.
Howdy.
Ain't you, Cal? I heard about you from Victor. I'm Simon. My daughter took over the general store from me, though I still help her out. I helped pioneer this land with your grandfather, you know. Those were the days.
Hey.
Hey, you looking for anything in particular? Oh, so you're Cal? I heard about you from the mayor. I'm Jack, your friendly neighborhood general of general store generality. Wow! They really check in, Void. How's it going? Let's try that line again. I'm Jack, your friendly neighborhood general of general store generalities. Okay, that flopped. I'm Jack. Nice to meet you. Jack's another potential marriage candidate. All that go. most, if nothing failed. Well, now you've got the look of someone who hasn't gone fishing before, am I right? Don't you worry, this is as good an opportunity as any to learn. I'd be happy to teach you if you'd like to try. I forgot I could autofill this out. Here, for starters, I'll give you this fishing rod. It was just lying around my house and I'd rather it be put to good use. That's an interesting cat roll. Hey, how's it going, Void? You can cast out your fishing rod as long as you're facing a body of water. Once you got a fish on the line, reel it in and begin the battle with your catch. The rules of fishing are simple. If there's a body of water, you can probably cast your line into it. Simply face the water, throw out your line, and the moment you nab something on the hook, start reeling it in. Once you've gained enough fishing experience, I bet you'll be able to reel in the big ones, just like Marcus can. And that's all there is to it. Now get out there and enjoy the fish.
Hello.
Oh, we haven't met before, have we? Oh, so your name is Cal? I'm Raul. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yo.
You come here to sightsee? I can guide you around if you want. Oh, you're the one who came on that motorcycle. Cal, right? I'm Emilio. Don't you go forgetting it now, okay? Emilio is another potential romance candidate.
Ah.
Good to meet you. Could you be the new owner of that farm? You're Cal, right? My name is Emanuela, and don't you forget it. Hola, nice to meet you. I'm Marcus, fisherman. And you're Cal, right? We're a tight-knit community here. Everyone knows everyone. Come by and shoot the breeze sometime. Okay. It's gonna take me a while to get used to everything again here. Bottom row's done, right? Yes. Gonna move up to here.
Hello.
Enchante, I'm Karina, a stylist. I just moved to this town too, funny enough. We should help each other get settled. My old man told me all about you. You're Cal, right? I'm Jacopo, in case you haven't guessed. I'm the mayor's son. I got a gig working on the ferry. Pleasure's mine. I can't remember. I don't think Jacopo was one of the marriage candidates. He might be.
Hey.
If you're looking for the lowdown on Olive Town, then you've come to the right place, right gal. Wait, you're Cal. Mayor Victor told me about you. I'm Laura, the town's tour guide. No question is a dumb question as far as I'm concerned, so fire away if there's anything you'd like to know. Laura is one of the marriage candidates. Once we meet them all, I'll show the ones that were like my 3 picks on my first playthrough. I kind of went back and forth on.
Hi there.
Hello, Cal. I'm Sally. I run the cafe. Have some coffee. I make a mean cup of joe, if I do say so myself.
Woohoo!
Why, hello. I am called Lovette. I travel the world in search of fine cuisine, writing magazine articles on my discoveries. Do let me know if you happen upon any Olive Town delicacies.
Ahoy!
You're Cal, right? I've heard about you. Have you heard about me? Ah, you haven't. I'm Jason. Though I may look the part of a dashing corsair, I'm actually the owner of the Goals Rest Hotel. Hey, I'm Mikey. Fun fact, I can shoot lasers from my eyes. Pew pew. What's your name, Cal? Okay, I'm gonna remember that. We should have... Oh, she already leave? Yes, yes she did. Over and around. I want to try and meet everyone in the first day here. Hey, I haven't seen you around before. Ah, your name's Cal, is it? I'm George, captain of the ferry. Good to meet you, lad. I've already met you. I need to go... I do get confused on the mapping of this town. It's right down here. Yeah, the bistro. With most of this will be kind of useless what you can do at these places for us. I've heard of you. You moved to this town recently, right? The mayor, Victor, announced the news to everyone. I'm Misaki. I run the bistro. Do drop by sometime. It'd be a pleasure to serve you. You're not from around here, right? Are you a tourist? You're a cow? Aha, the mayor was going on and on about someone coming to take over the farm. I'm Blair. I work at the bistro. Nice to meet you. Blair is another marriage candidate, the stories of the characters will be revealed as we go. We'll be doing a lot of the heart events and friend events and all that stuff. Have we met somewhere before? Oh, you're a cow. It's nice to meet you. I'm Norman, this town's grocer. If you're ever looking for ingredients or food, I'm your man. Come see me anytime. Now, is his wife in town is the question. No, she isn't. His wife is in town, I think, once a week. Thank you for the lurk, Eliza. Hope the rest of your stream went well. Oh, and of course, it's a bit too early. You may purchase farm facilities and upgrades at Nigel's workshop. Once you've repaired a dilapidated farm facility for the first time, Nigel will begin to sell them. You may also commission him to expand your home. 8 to 6, close Wednesdays.
Hello.
I'm Nigel. Let me know if you ever need any carpentry work done. I've got the skills, so I may as well put them to good use, yeah? Anyway, be seeing you. We already talked to the guy that is up there. Here's where we upgrade our tools. Hey, I'm Clemens. I'm the guy behind all of the bits and bobs at the tool shop. And you are? Ah, so you're a cow. Good to meet you. And his brother's probably out and about, if I had to guess. Right? No, his brother's actually in town. I mean, in the place.
Yo.
Oh, are you the one I've been hearing rumors about, Cal? I'm Lars. I help my big brother Clem at the tool shop. You came here on a motorcycle, right? Well, it just so happens I'm this town's motorcycle expert. If you ever need any help with that, I'm your guy. Okay. Of course, we already met the mayor. What can we do to get more tourists to come? This is the flower shop. I've never gotten his name right.
Oh.
Who are you again? Ah, Cow. So you're the one then. Names. See, I've heard it's pronounced Nagayan, Nagoyan. I've heard it pronounced those ways by people with the name. My granddaughter and I run the flower shop. If you ever want flowers or seeds, come to me. Yes, might I ask who you are? Your name is Cal. Oh, you're the one who came to town riding a motorcycle. My name is Lynn. I manage the flower shop with my grandpa. We'd be delighted to receive your patronage. And Lynn is another marriage candidate. Okay, anybody swap past us down to here? Okay, we got one person to talk to in the square still. Then we go up to the top. He should be probably around here. Probably heading to his fishing spot now that I think about it. Yep, there he is.
Ah,
Dear me, I've not seen you in these parts before. Are you new to this town? You are a cow? A fine name. I shall commit it to memory. I am called... Let's get this right. Iori. Iori? Iori, I think is what it was. Hope we will forge an excellent relationship. And he is also another marriage candidate. What's funny is I think we're only about halfway through meeting the marriage candidates in this. There's like 3 more islands we need to go to. Not to mention those who are still here. Pardon me, yes, you over there. Might I have a moment of your time? Olive Museum was established so that tourists the world over could view some of the splendors our town holds. As you can see, however, we currently have few spectacles to attract our visitors with. It's quite the conundrum. For a while now, I've considered making art of the local wild animals, but I don't have the resources I need. I have a request for you if you've the time to do so. Would you be able to take pictures of those wild animals? We use the photo camera to take pictures of animals for stuff in here that we'll see later. I suppose I should also mention that I have interest in building an aquarium. If you could donate any sea creatures to us, I'd be most grateful. And I almost forgot, from time to time, you might come across relics of ages past. Reina can't get enough of them. If you find something out of the ordinary, feel free to show it to her. She'll examine it for you. We'd appreciate any support you can provide us. I'll be counting on you. One of the things I do want to do is fill up the entire museum.
Oh.
Are you a cow by any chance? Thought so. I heard from Mayor Victor that you came here from the city. I'm Reina. I work at the museum. Let me know if you ever happen across anything rare. Reina is another marriage candidate.
Hello.
Oh yes, I have heard of you. You're a cow, correct? My name is Gloria. I curate the museum. You are welcome to peruse our exhibits anytime the mood strikes you. Hello, you're a cow, right? My name's Beth. I'm something of an archaeological enthusiast. I'm on the hunt for antiques in this town. I'm only a guest staying at the hotel, but in any case, it's a pleasure to meet you. We're almost done with the main game, marriage candidates. And here's Olive Hall. Here we can view requests that'll come in useful later. And we get rewards. Every time we level up, we get a reward of something. Some more useful than others. Okay, let's make sure that we don't miss anyone down here. Check, check, check. Check on all them, check. Okay, we only have 2 people left in the main area. Wait, no, this is the door. And there he is.
Oh,
You are Master Cow, right? I have heard tell of you from Master Victor. I am called Dosetsu. I have attended the young master Lord Iori since his birth. And then... There you are.
hello.
Oh, I don't think we've had the pleasure. I seem to recall the mayor saying something about this. Oh, right. You're Cal. You're living on that farm, I hear. I'm Ralph. I work as a forest ranger here. Nice to meet you. I do believe Ralph is another one of the marriage candidates. Okay. Before we go, that's everybody on the main island. Technically, we don't need to get a good picture. But each picture we get can lead to something later. And we will hear people throughout, we'll hear animals throughout the game that we have to kind of find, and some of them are even bugs. Oh no, we can't leave on day 1, huh? Okay, so the other islands have to wait until day 2. Wait. I heard that. There we go. We got a picture of the squirrel. The chickens don't count. Any domestic animal isn't counted amongst the ones from the museum. They have to be wild. Remember, there's usually like 1 or 2 per island. I could be remembering that wrong. But like I said, there is insects that go on trees in summer that we have to be very careful with getting. And one difference between this and other games is basically any tree is breakable from the start, but it takes a while and a lot of energy. Which actually, instead of working on this area, we should probably clear out the area that'll be our first field for crops. But it starts out very slow, but it does get better and a lot quicker as time goes on. Like you even unlock an ability for auto harvesting, essentially. Which to say is useful would be an understatement. Makes getting big fields actually manageable when it comes to farming out at once. Too bad it's after like the first half of the story that you unlock it. Yeah, I know. Stamina, eating. Essentially, don't let your stamina go down. That's kind of an obvious one. We don't want to go down to 0, otherwise you'll pass out if you keep working after 0. I'm just getting a good head start on this. Now, can I craft... No things yet. I do want to go ahead and craft one of these. That was one thing I remember messing up on my first time playing this. We will set this right there. Oop. And that thing that just ran off is a harvest sprite. You get those just for playing the game. And those are extremely useful late game. Because you get, like, basically free stuff the more of those that you have. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to get some lumber started. I needed B. Get that going. And sleep for the night. Nothing has been shipped today. Now then, it's time I explain how to grow crops, but first you'll be needing these. These will be your basic tools for field work, so take good care of them. Seeds can't be planted on untilled soil, so you'll want to use the hoe to till it. Once that's done, you can sow seeds on the tilled soil. Then, and this is important, you'll want to water your crops diligently every day. Don't forget about them. After a few days of care, your crops will be ready to harvest. You can place crops in that shipping bin over there. They'll be shipped out and you'll be compensated for your hard work. I think it's about time we put those turnip seeds I just gave you to good use. Ah, by the way, did you happen to see any wild crops while you were clearing the farm? If you ship those crops out, our local shops will begin to sell the seeds, so be on the lookout for them. Let's see, tomorrow I'll teach you how to make use of any logs or stones I might have collected. They look like junk, I know, but they're useful materials. Why am I going out of my way to teach you all this, you ask? I owe your grandfather a great debt, and I've always wanted to repay him for it. Teaching his grandson is one of the ways I can do that. In any case, I should get going, but worry not, I'll be back tomorrow. You can sidestep by holding... Yeah, that is very useful when placing stuff and doing a bunch of, farming and what. Ooh, we got a cherry sapling. That's nice. So that, we got to keep that for later. Those can go. All right, before we get to any farming, every day it's good to go. Oh, yeah. Can't go in until I think it's 7 or 8. That just gives us time. Place that there. Bring this out. And like I said, this makes this so much easier. You don't have to, like, try to make sure you're aiming correctly. Just auto, essentially. Unless you're like me, then you'll mess up anyway. Like, you can, like... One of the things I did in my original playthrough, before I ended... I had a whole giant farm of nothing but coffee beans. Just so I want to see if I could do it. Wasn't very profitable, but it was doable. Good. Now we can do our quick. If we run around, we can do quick. Because the quicker you get around to talking to everybody, the better. It wouldn't hurt us to have some more tourists. Which any repeat dialogue we will just skip without reading it. It wasn't that long ago that people used to say this town had more animals than people.
Huh?
This town looks like it's got it all, but it's really kind of podunk, if you ask me. Sometimes I think that there may be more animals than people in this town. Yeah, because as the day goes on, everybody tends to scatter, which makes it harder to talk to everybody. The town gets busier, we'll get more customers too. I kind of hate being busy though. I like how relaxed this town is, but I guess a little bit of more excitement would be nice.
Huh?
My big bro told me that the city has loads more people than we do here. If you knew this town back when it started, you'd be impressed by how crowded it's become.
Oh.
I imagine the young'uns will be bored silly if this town doesn't get a little more engaging. But I actually want to get around quickly if you want to talk to... Oh, we've already missed the boat on them. It'd be nice if this town had a little more spirit. Maybe we could still catch them before they leave? Nope, just missed them. Those three won't be back until late.
Oh my.
You haven't seen anything yet. Olive Town is just getting started. Yeah, because they go out every day fishing. So I think around noon. If Olive Town was a bit busier, we'd get more customers. Did you know the world has a ton of towns that are way huger than this? This town would be so much more fun if it was just the teensiest bit livelier. Yeah, one thing is like everything in this game has a skill level which you get better at. Like I think even walking you get better at.
Oh my.
How's it going, Spirit? Okay, that's on cooldown still. Hello, how's it going? Sounds changed a lot from the olden days, I tell you, and it'll keep growing. I want this town to be the most happening place around, so we bring in more tourists. Trying to cut off everybody, so make sure to talk to everyone. Not going back on ourselves. This town is a little deserted, but there's something nice about that, honestly. I just realized two of my lurks are down. Monday, he is... Oh yeah, I seen that we're getting Jason. I'm interested to see what they do because they got a lot of potential with it. Oh yeah, I forgot to go to the other rooms. Oh, Prey has a... I doubt he'll have a survivor. This town's still lacking a bunch of stuff, which means I got my work cut out for me as a carpenter. Good thing I'm good at it. No one's gonna be paying. Yeah, they probably won't, because really, who could they put in it? The Vet's House Gourmet Palace. Make one up for him to eat. Yeah, right about the delectable cuisine to be found in this town. It is sure to have tourists flocking to it in an instant. This is another thing. Levette has certain dishes that if we make him to what he wants, it'll help get the town more popular. See, DBD doesn't really make up survivors because all of them have been in there in some way or another when it comes to license stuff. I love this town. Is his brother still here? No. They made Danny, I can see them making a random camper. Danny. Brain's drawing a blank on who that is. Cut him off, try to come off. I heard the stories of Jason. Yeah, I guess. This place is pretty chill compared to the city. But I don't know if they'd be allowed to, though, is the thing. That's the real question. Okay, Lynn's down there. Yori's at his fishing spot. In a Narcissus teabag machine. No. Brain's drawing a blank on that.
Hello.
What is the mask of the OG? I'm drawing the blank. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I believe I've heard of you. You're Cal, right? My name is Sydney. I usually work in the city. Olive Town is a nice place. My family loves it here, too. Oh, Ghostface. Yeah, but that was a whole different deal. This town could do with a little more activity. Yeah, that was like a whole deal with that they had going on. Like how laid back the town is, but we could do with a few more tourists. What would be the best strategy to draw in more tourists, I wonder?
Hello.
We can go ahead and, not treasure, photos. We can donate these 2 photos. And that was a fox. We'll put the fox on the top left. Curiosity, photos. Remain a survivor and then have Jason hunt them in the new movie, or you never know. I guess. I don't know if they're how long that's what would be though until they even think about doing a movie, since how that whole licensing debate just settled.
Oh.
I only came here to sightsee, but I'm being treated like a full resident now. We'll find out on Tuesday. Oh, is that when the full reveal's happening? Oh yeah, I need to plant the cherry sapling. I forgot about that. He's still here. That means he's up in his bedroom. That's when the PTB happens. Okay, I know what Tuesday's plan is then. We'll do Cyberpunk on Monday then. Achieve anything new lately? I recommend a trip to Olive Hall if you have. I've got plenty of rewards prepared for dedicated achievers in this town. Yeah, we'll test stuff out in the PTB on Tuesday then. Actually, that'd be your Tuesday, so that'd be my Monday. So that's actually perfect. That's when I plan on doing DBD. Anyway. Alright, we got some fences. More of these coins to sell. Oregano. Let me take that. Hey, I'll be streaming it late into the night. I'm not sure if it's my Tuesday. I'll have to look into it to see. I don't make my schedule for the week until tomorrow anyway. The town has few residents, which causes the young master and I to appear all the more conspicuous. Me Ozzy means future. Yeah. That's why I usually just go one day backwards. whenever I'm told stuff. Compared to the city, this town's as backwoods as you can get. Okay, it's just the fox again. You already got a picture of the fox. Is the ranger in here? Yes, he is. I do regular patrols of the forest, so I'm confident it's safe for some more tourists to come here. Okay. Check. they're still out at sea. We'll have to come back to them. And go find Yori. Yori and Lynn are the only two left to talk to. Which we can do. We can get both of them. Then hopefully our other plant... Wait, no. I just remembered. I won't have the other areas yet. Thank you for the lurk, Spirit. Because the other areas are DLC areas, and I didn't buy the DLC before starting this. Don't you find yourself wishing more people would come to this town? I completely forgot. Because there is 3 DLC islands that add more characters to romance. This town is not unpleasant, but it could do with a certain amount of bustle. I don't hate sleepy towns or anything. I just wish things were a bit more exciting. I've seen my fair share of towns, and I gotta say, this one's a little on the sleepy side.
Yo.
That's what I want to do. Let them get a little further. There are more tourists, and maybe I'd be able to make some more friends, too. Ad start in 45 seconds. So I'll probably pause and run to the restroom when ads start. Can I get... No, that's animals. We need the general store. I think it's open. Hey, yes, it is.
Ah.
Those turnip seeds we had. We do 20 in one pot, so... And then 9 in the square, so let's do 9 more. Make it an even 18. Do new tea already. Beans, wheat, rice. We could do coffee. But I'll do that in high yields. We'll plant an orange seedling. Okay. So let's put our farming stuff down below here. Actually separate our tabs in a way. And this will be our gathering. Will that make a little bit more sense? Yep. And we got a bit more on the harvesting. That's an ad break. I'll be right back. Perfect timing, it would seem. Why do I have a lot of stuff here? Okay. All right, let's get back to it. But yeah, like, I do plan on doing like the Rune Factory games at some point, which have a bit more to do. It's just really slow starting off with these. And I also plan on doing like a Stardew. There's a indie game called, that's on the thing that's a Cozy Cat Cafe or something like that. That I promised the devs I would do because it was their first game. I've never actually gotten these fruit trees to grow. So I don't know if I'm planting them wrong or something. We'll plant them like that, give them some space. I need take. First bit of lumber. Let's focus on chopping down these trees first. Which we do technically already have a mine we can go into. I just don't want to go into it yet. Kind of want to have things running on the farm before we start going in the mines. One thing I have liked about doing more single player stuff, I can like when the ads start, I can just stop essentially for a little bit. Boom, boom. Go. And we do want to, I think it's level 10 on the logging, mining, and there's one more, I can't remember what it is. That unlocks a whole special island. Which is wonderful, to say the least. Okay. There we go. That's what I want. Using item boxes. We now have a chest to store stuff. Which, considering how I normally do this, this would be our wood chest. If I stop picking it up. We're gonna put that. We'll need the sap for something later. We'll put the grass in there for now, even though it technically doesn't count. Let's go first here. I do like setting up fences, even though they don't really do anything. You're just kind of like walling off the area for the farm. Which I will switch some of these out for a door here in a minute. Well, I say a minute. A little longer than a minute. Do 1, 2, 3. So we go one more down. Okay, and we can toss that in there. We sell the first batch of wild stuff that we get, because it'll be useful down the line. Wait, we had to request for oregano. Because doing the requests do help with getting the townspeople to like you quicker. But since we've technically met everybody that we can meet as of right now, we'll look into getting the DLCs before we do that. As far as the marriage candidates, that were my picks. Go up to the top here. There was Lynn, who I wound up marrying in the first one. Like, yeah, when I was playing before I streamed. Reyna, she was pretty close to overtaking there. And where is the last one? Then there's Laura, who's actually Norman and Cindy's daughter. Like, those are like the three that I kept going back and forth on. Because I like their personalities. I like their heart events. Oh, let's, for now, until we need that for later. Let that go overnight. Let's take our happy selves right to bed. It is the night time. General stores expand its product lineup. Grocery stores expand its product lineup. Doo-doo. Top of the morning to you. I hope you're ready for another lesson. Today, I thought it'd be wise to teach you a bit about using raw materials. Unfortunately, I'm not what you'd call a specialist, so I've enlisted the help of Nigel, our local carpenter. Good morning, Cal. My specialty is housing and furniture, you see, but I know enough about materials to teach you a thing or two. Have you been picking up logs and stones? You can craft all sorts of useful things with them. You could turn them into a fence for livestock. For one thing, if you're going to run a farm, I'd say that's a pretty good use. Naturally, you'll figure out other ways to utilize your materials as you go about developing your farm and such. We've already done the crafting a bit. Might as well teach you about makers while I'm here. See, makers can process your raw materials into new materials. Entirely. Getting some work stuff real quick. Real useful tools, makers. Once you get your hands on them, I'm sure you'll figure out even better things to craft. One thing to keep in mind when using a maker, though, they'll take time to process your materials. Figured I'd let you know. Splendid explanation from Nigel. Quite easy to follow, don't you think? Now, how will you use your newfound knowledge? That, of course, will be entirely up to you. For now, I should be heading home. Until tomorrow. This becomes like a daily thing with him. The chat camera. With chat camera enabled, you can interact with the locals in a brand new way. Oh, yeah! I need to turn that on. So we can get a better look of each of them. I knew I was forgetting something. What changes? Far enough. So this does become easier once you get upgrades to your tools. And whenever you get the sprinklers, you don't have to worry about shit. Let's go do a running around talking with everyone. talk to the animals out in the field sometime. I think they'll like you. I enjoy being out on the water, of course, but there's just something about this town.
Huh.
I'm generally good with animals, but as much as I like cats, we never get along. They're way too moody to handle. What's with the look? Gloria always has such magnificent posture. I hope I can be a sophisticated lady like her when I reach that age. We go up here. There's his room. My family runs a general store. We sell seeds, materials, and a little bit of everything, really. Come on by if you need anything. Oh, we'll definitely be coming by later. Like, way later. Jack's a bit of a late bloomer, but he's always got everyone's best interest in mind. I like exercise in the mornings. It feels good.
Ah.
Well, good morning. You're up early.
Howdy.
Try to make a habit of getting your exercise in bright and early. If you do, you'll feel limber for the rest of the day. Really? When I used to regularly exercise, it just make me hurt. All day. Then again, I was an idiot who always tested my limits. If you see me or me familia around town, don't be afraid to give us a shout. Daily communication is vital if you want to keep up with the latest gossip. No, they're still in the house. Okay.
Yeah!
Sunny days are my favorite. Too bright for me. Emilio used to get seasick when he was little.
Yo!
I love the sound of the waves. I could listen to them forever. I wonder if Jason's the one who makes all the beds at the hotel. New title, The Talker.
Hi there!
Farms are so inspiring. I can see yours has had an effect on you. You're clearly dreaming big. I'm always busy in the morning with everyone checking out of the hotel. I didn't think anyone in their right mind would go out of their way to live in the backwater town like this. The city's so much more exciting, isn't it? Morning, Cal. How's it going? Which, yeah, one of the things that I did get around to fixing is none of the redeems should show up on the VOD anymore. So I can leave them on and not have to worry about things being interrupted. Mom's okay with staying in the city because we all trust in each other as a family. The invisible ties that bind us are really important.
Hello.
Wait, you came to run the farm? Not to sightsee? Far be it from me to judge. I actually rather respect your moxie, if you don't mind my saying so. I forgot to go upstairs and talk to the last person in the hotel again.
Oh.
Up and at 'em. The early bird catches the worm, and the early grocer nabs the customers. Let's tackle another day. Here. Maybe a surprise to know that Ralph cooks for himself. Is Ralph home today? Nope, he's out in the shack in the woods again.
Whoa!
I must say I love this town, and you as well, of course. I'm guessing completely closed today on that side. Let's see here. Talk to all them, talk to them, talk to them. Okay. So, we talked to Lynn and her grandfather. Then we just have the people in the top area left. Let's say you plant the wrong crops by accident. Happens to the best of us. You'll want to take back the seeds with your hammer before they sprout. Angela's a truly kind person. Whenever she makes too much food, she's sure to share it with as many people as she can. Jin! Yeah, I did a few things. I also did... that. But how's it going? You big nerd. So, I did have an auto shout out thing, but I messed up the coding on that and got to fix that after stream or tomorrow. Need to go to Karina's room. I'm good. Gonna do a stream with Albert. Hopefully that goes well. Olive Town is such a nice, peaceful place. Will y'all be playing DBD or what? Do once I remember where I put my water bottle. You think so? Hold up a sec. Do I have work today or am I off? I can't remember. Honestly, mood. Hopefully it goes well and you don't run into any really sweaty people. Warmth has returned to the land.
Oh.
Must be a real go-getter to try to fix up that farm. Let me guess, you're an overachiever. Don't worry, it's not a bad thing to want to work hard. So Davis, we're chilling. I mean, same. I think I may have left my hotel key in my room. Oh, what do you think about Jason coming finally?
Oh.
Why, good morning. Okay, I guess we can do some fishing. A chair. I know exactly where I'm going to place that chair. Of course, they're all the way down there. We watched for 13 hours. See, I called they were doing that from the start.
Hello.
Good morning. You're up early again today, I see. But like, as soon as Nick was revealed in an hour or two, and the same thing, I was like, oh, they're doing the Fallout reveal thing. Because I was one of those idiots that sat through the Fallout stream when they revealed, I think it was Fallout 76. Where it was like 12 hours of nothing. I want to say that we're having nice weather, but honestly, I'm a little sensitive to UV rays. But I literally stayed up all night with the tab up for that while watching. I was one of the not happy people. They have nothing more peaceful than an act of wandering the world and fishing. True happiness can be found in the silence before a fish bites.
Oh.
Good day, Master Cal. I am pleased to see you in a good health. I think we just have Lars left to talk to for the day. And he is all the way up in the forest. I'm excited to see what they do, though, with Jason. Because there is, like, infinite possibilities they could really do with him. There they are.
Yo.
Lazy days are the best. They sure are, buddy. Here, ha ha ha. See, I could see them giving him a stock, but like that be one of his abilities, kind of like how Myers has 3 different modes. I can see Jason having 3 different modes. Well, I just can't place it anywhere, huh? Well, that can go in there for now, I guess. Okay, I need... There we go. That wasn't Pennywise. I have an absolute fear of that fucker. See, a lot of people are like really mad that it wasn't. I'll be honest, I always have expected them to just go with what I was saying as a kind of meme and actually do like a non-horror license. Which would have been funny, considering how pissed off people get. They can be mad. Oh, you sure you don't want a killer to insta DC over? Almost everyone else has one. I'm sure they'll eventually do a spider and give me one. Okay, this is gonna be one of these. Blue is where you really want to reel in. You never want to go on red. I'm too prideful to DC. Fair. The only killer I'll ever DC again is if I get a bunch of knights in a row. And that is more based on just how people play that character. I actually like how the character looks. And how the character plays. The people who play it usually are the ones that piss me off. Which I gotta say, taking a break from DVD has been great. If I was a DC, it'll be the Hag. Why'd you DC against Hagatha? She's great. Oh, there, her is wild. How do you have anxiety over Hag? Like, I'm not judging. I genuinely want to know. You can't do it. Fair enough. I didn't even think about that. Do you play any other horror games? I know you play Faz. I feel like those are even scarier. How's it going, Lotus? Been in silence yesterday. I feel like I've heard of that, but I can't remember. Can't remember what that was. Sparkling fish. Good, having dinner right now. That's your bonus. What you got for dinner? We'll go find food and then set up stream. Hopefully, what you find to eat's good, Jen, and hopefully your stream goes well, like I said. Very careful. That felt so much. I can put the rest away. There's the Hag I'm punching, Lotus. Boil up. I have no clue what that is. Red, blue. Fuck, it's deserved. Fuck, it's not. Wow, Lotus, now it is. Probably the last fish we get, and then we'll go back into town, see if we complete the thing, and then do some cleaning of the farm again. Whiskered velvet shrimp. But yeah, I set that bin command up, though, as the final thing before I went to bed last night. Think Lotus, I don't want him. No, get back here. He's yours. I have a horse mackerel. Wow. Oh, yeah. Largest. Fuck you mean, nuh-uh. Yeah, huh?
Hello.
Donate fish. Donate a sparkling fish. Give no one wants me. I have Jeff by my side. Don't you know Jeff's already in the pit here? Thank you, Caleb, for the donation. This will surely help all of town develop and grow. Crab people. Quab people.
Hello.
Fish. Des, how's it going? Shit, this was a shrimp. This goes back here. It's going pretty good. Just chilling. Fucking did. Which I did. I do realize I did forget one thing. I can fix right now. There we go. There you go, the donation.
Hello.
Sardine, that's fish. That goes down here. I promise you don't have to. Yes, I do. I always have to shout out friends that stream.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, Lotus got a diamond. If you ever start streaming again, you'll get shout-outs, too. And I'll be putting the auto shout-out thing when I get that fixed again. Sell the rest of these. I can't use any of these for right now. I could almost fix that bridge already. Which kind of annoys me considering how long that took me to fix originally. Didn't help the fact that I didn't know how to fix it. I had to get like a corner command to send people to the corner. I have to do some worthless whale drama recently, to be honest. I just don't care for it. So I'm thinking of for another day. Oh, I'm sorry, stuff's going on, Des. You need to talk. My DMs are open everywhere. I know, but it still sucks. I always hate seeing when friends are going through stuff. Boom. Insert my wood into the machine. I'm fishy, I just go through the motions. Fair enough. More oregano. I don't think I shipped any of that yet, so let's get that going. That's pretty much all we can do for the day. Oh, wait. I filled it right, yes. Sooner or later, I let myself go to sleep. Doo-doo. Yeah, like I said, though, Des, DMs are always open for friends need to talk. Goes for anyone here. Good morning, I hope tent life is treating you well. It seems to me like you're getting used to it. In fact, still I know a tent is neither luxurious nor convenient, which is why I wanted to teach you about home expansions today. This is Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town. I don't know if you ever played any Harvest Moon games, but this used to be known as Harvest Moon, which the devs and the publishers split. Devs kept the publisher kept the name. The devs kept the world, essentially, like everything in it, but they just had to change the name. And this is like the original Harvest Moon, the stuff that inspired Stardew Valley, all that stuff. I think this is one of their more recent attempts into the 3D realm. Before we never played it, but yeah, like I said, this is used to be Harvest Moon. The thing that is Harvest Moon now is a whole different thing, essentially. Your home or tent can be expanded into a log cabin with enough materials and money. Remember Nigel, the fellow from yesterday? As I mentioned, he's a local carpenter. That's pretty. Oh yeah. It's very, very chill. Oh, Carpenter, if you head on over to his workshop and commission him, he'll be more than happy to upgrade your house into something special. That when expand, when get a doggy, you can cook your own meals, take a bath to relax after a hard day's work. To do all that, however, you'll need to upgrade your tent to a log cabin, so it might be a good idea to prioritize an upgrade. That said, if I've taught you all I can, as mayor, I'm usually in town, so don't hesitate to come find me if you need anything. I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do. I'm sure you'll create a farm just as wonderful as your grandfather's. Yeah, it used to be like mostly kind of 2D. But they've been trying to go more into the 3D because everyone's been wanting it. Hey May, how's it going? But yeah, like it has all these people that you can make relationships with. Who am I missing? I'm missing somebody from this. Oh wait, I know exactly who I'm missing. They're not in town yet. Right? Check. Yeah, they're not in town yet. Yeah, dude, you're a streamer friend. I was here to shout out friends that are streamers. At least when I can. If I'm in like a collab or something, I can't. Well, yeah, of course you are. All right, let's do that. Let's go get our talking with everyone done. Is everyone not in town, not in their house? Bridge is looking more and more like Patricia with every day. Let's let the big guy through.
Huh.
Talk to the animals out in the field sometime. I think they'll like you. Oh, we already read that one.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the alert. Just run the animal shop. I'm sure you'd get on well with them.
Huh?
You aren't having difficulties with animals on your farm, are you? My family runs an animal shop, so come find us if you need some advice. We'll probably go till the first week's done.
Hey.
You're trying to rebuild that farm, huh? Good luck. We're all counting on you. To be honest, I almost didn't stream because I was very tired today. Like, I almost fell asleep on the ride to work. We'll look at you, early bird. I see you're already hard at work. What's the city like?
Huh.
Oh, well, good morning. You're up early.
Howdy.
Trying to make it happen. Yeah, we already read that one. Early, we gotta hurry. She should be up here, right? Yes.
Ah.
Buenos dias, cow. Up early for work again, are we? The sky's as clear as can be. Days like this make me yearn to be out on the water.
Yeah.
Sunny days are my favorite.
Yeah.
When I play guitar, my mama always starts dancing to it. A dance to it. She says whenever she hears a good tune, she just gotta move her feet. But yeah, we may like one week play this, another week play maybe a survival game, maybe Sims, something like that on this day. What is it? You need something from me? I have a few ideas for all that stuff too.
Hi there.
Oh, would you like some coffee to start your day on the right foot? So I did pick up Subnautica 1 and Below Zero the other day. Yes, 2 days ago. I'm always busy in the morning with everyone checking out of the hotel. I didn't think anyone in their right mind would go out of their way to live in a backwater town like this. The city's so much more exciting, isn't it? We run a hotel, you know. You should stay there sometime. Why? We literally own our own house and farm. Well, we own a tent. Good enough.
Hello.
A lack of sleep can wreak havoc on your complexion. Are you getting enough rest? I can't answer that. What is this rest that's being spoke of? The sun rises on a new day.
Oh.
The day begins with the dawn. Those who pass over the morn also pass over the day.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that clear blue sky. It's the perfect backdrop for Olive Town.
Hello.
Well, if it isn't our local early board. Good morning, gal.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, albeit rarely, you might harvest up a crop that's a little different from the rest. Groceries will pay a pretty G for those if you ship them out. Okay, that means he's not in his house. Which I highly doubt his son's gonna be in there, yeah. We can skip and go up to Levette.
Whoa!
Must say I love this town and you as well. Of course. I wish I could still put on voices like I used to. But I tried and it doesn't go well. You know, your work done first thing in the morning, that's the secret to a happy life. Because they're probably up there.
Oh.
Well, good morning. I wrote my friend Sandra another letter recently. I'll need to wait a bit for a reply, but I do feel that keeping in touch is worth the effort. Should talk to this guy. Hold up a sec. Do I have... Okay, I already had that one.
Wow!
Use a sweet pick-me-up right about now. Times like these call for my emergency fruit jam stash.
Hello.
Have you grown used to life here yet? Oh. While we're here, the pictures we took are they make them into little plushy stands, well, statues. And there's enough animals to fill up that entire area, from what I understand. I've never found them all. Achieve anything new lately? I recommend a trip to Olive Hall if you have. I've got plenty of rewards for... I already read that, yeah. 1 lumber, I can do that. Ooh, we got flowers. There's
Hello.
you. Protecting the forest is my job. I'm frequently on patrol, so feel free to give me a holler and say hello if you happen to find me. Okay. Let me talk to Lars and one dude's father. I believe that's everyone for the day. Which maybe some days we start skipping to do more, get more work done around the farm. But that won't be till a little later. There's Lars. Nice weather day, perfect for a ride around town. So where's the carpenter at? There he is.
Hello.
Maybe it's time for some tea. Which, funny story about the when it used to be Harvest Moon. I played the Harvest Moon 64, and it's actually what got me into RPGs. And probably also what messed up my sleep schedule. Because believe it or not, I used to actually have one. That was the first game I ever did a multiple day binge on. Boom, boom. There we go, get those growing. There we go. Doing those for later. We need to take the lumber up top there. So we'll go and drop that off. Maybe I should hold. I think my problem when I originally played this was I expanded too quickly. I'm back, sorry driver. Welcome back, and don't worry. You don't need to say sorry. Driving safely is way more important than paying attention to me sitting here just blabbering on. I wish there were more games with this kind of art style, though. It's always... the developers make tons of these. And all of them are generally really good. Mew! Thank you for the alert. Hope all is well. I like the blabbering on, though. Guess I can go ahead and get the bridge repaired. You rang? Ah, it's the bridge you wanted fixed, is it? It might take me some time. Well, let's get this thing started. I'll see what I can do. Alright, that's the going. Alright. So yeah, we need just straight up wood now. Lots of it, where I can get some stuff going on here. Head out. That ain't be entertaining. Thank you for the refresh on your lurk, Hime. And we're gonna like coordinate. What's what I'm looking for? Section off some areas. Yeah, like I was saying though, this will be like a day for either for a bunch of indie games or chill games. Like survival, like Subnautica, other things like this. Because like another thing that the same devs make is Rune Factory, which is this, but in fantasy world. Because the first few you could they always had one elf that you could date and marry. And the most recent, I don't know about the most recent one, but the most recent numbered one, they added a succubus, fox guy, and fox girl you can marry. Of course, they had elves, and I think there was something else. Should be able to get this straightforward done. Alright, let us... First, we need one of these. Is it actually just one, or is it multiple? I can't remember if it's just one or if it's multiple. Oh, it's just one. Maybe 9 will be what I need. First, let's get our gate down. You know, it's going to be off center. Actually, no. Clear away. Keep forgetting that this is a game made by Japanese developers, so so the controls are a little backwards. Since there, it's usually B is the activate, not A. And I made too many, which is par for the course. I guess then the way that games are for us would be backwards. All right, so that's that part sectioned off. We'll put these away. We'll make 10 of these just for kind of a start for some pathing. That way we'll always be able to get to these things a little faster. Probably put some trees out here. Yeah, I think that's going to be our go-to. Which I think we will need to... We make at least Probably 5 more lumber makers for later projects. I just made the wrong thing. There we go. We got somewhat of a path to our farm now. I'm gonna sell those extras. Actually, no. Might need those later on. Anything else we can do, or just need to go, we should hit the hay. Anything else we can do for the day? Oh, I have a lot of notifications. That kind of scares me. Oh, yeah, bridge is fixed. We'll have somewhat of a path going to the bridge as well. We have our second island to unlock now. Which is a whole lot bigger. We've not fully explored this one. Boom. That. Wrong button. And boom. There we go. And we'll do some more clearing once this is done. Well, hello there, Cal. Getting the hang of things here in Olive Town? I realize we may not have as many conveniences compared to the big city, but I get by here well enough. We all work together to build this place into what it is today, and we're proud of that. We have our troubles, of course, but... Jacopo, what on earth are you doing here? Not skipping work on the ferry, are we? Nah, Dad, it's cool. We don't have any tourists headed in today. So I took care of cleaning duty in no time flat. So that's why you're back early? Yeah, pretty much. I figured I'd run and take a shower before Captain George gives me my next assignment. And that, you see, is one of our troubles. We lack tourism. I'm not saying that Olive Town has to be a top resort spot by any means, but I'd like it to be a tiny oasis that tourists can enjoy. That's where you come in, Cal. You were raised in the big city, weren't you? Could I get your opinion on something? What do you suppose we should do to grab the attention of the city folk? Advertise on TV, develop the town with the latest tech, offer a break from the hustle and bustle. Honestly, yeah, I think offering a break would be the best. Ad start in 2 minutes, 50 seconds. Ah, I see. Offering a calming break from city life might be just what they need. We can certainly do that for them here. I constantly think to myself, folks from the big city are always rushing around. They need a good break every now and then. If they could take some time to relax in Olive Town, perhaps they could find themselves again and remember life's simple pleasures. Speaking of life's simple pleasures, that shower felt great. Maybe I'll sneak in a cafe trip and take the rest of the day off. Oh, for the love of... Please go to work, son. Funnily enough, that's Gloria and Victor's son. The person who runs the museum. Trisha's cooking can't be beat.
Huh.
Already had that one. Motorcycle riding's the best thrill life's got to offer. There's no other way to get that same feeling of the wind in your hair. Eating cake at the cafe is one of my guilty pleasures. I'd recommend, oh, I couldn't choose just one flavor. They're all so good. Boop, 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 boop. Ba-doop, ba-doop. You know how trees only grow fruit in specific seasons? If you know which fruits grow in, you can probably plan tea ahead, right? What? Bad puns are bad. Good morning, Cat. I think we've had that before. Mom says you gotta raise different crops for each season. She changes her stock each time the seasons change. You know, it's hard work. So much for entertaining Sydney all the time. Smashing rocks with your hammer is all well and good, but you can level out land with it too. Give it a try sometime. Ads start in 40 seconds, according to my site here. That's true or not is another question entirely. You see me, we already had that one. Did we make him talk to them before they get on the boat? Ah, we missed Raul. Yo, Cal, how's the farm treating you? Must be rough. No steals, Cal. Beautiful morning, ain't it?
Hi there.
Top of the morning, Gal. I see someone had his caffeine for the day. No, if I had had caffeine, I'd be slumping right now. Even worse than usual. Arr, good morning to ye. Do my homework in the afternoon. Never gonna be able to put it off. I didn't think anyone in their right mind would go out of their way. Yeah, we already had that one. And Karina, because I do believe... Oh, no, Karina's already gone. Beth? Beth's gone, too. I think you should swing an axe at them. How's it going, Spectre? Welcome in. There they are.
Hello.
Bonjour, Gal. You seem to be doing well. Good morning, Gal. Let's get as much work done today as we can. Oh, and ads. I'm doing pretty good. Just kind of chilling. I don't know if you can still hear me. We'll wait until ads are done to continue. Who's that ebony lady? Let me take a look. Oh, that's Karina. She's not one of the romanceable characters, by the way. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. That's what I kind of wish she was. Okay, and I can take care of the rest of that later. Nope, Beth isn't either. Beth's actually in a relationship. There you go, ads are done.
Hey.
Hiya, Cal. Hope your morning's good. But the ones who are marryable got Bridget, Blair, Damon, Emilio, Laura, Iori, Lynn, Raina, I don't think either of them are. And that's it. Yeah, Laura was one of my original picks as potential marriage candidates when I first played this.
Hello.
Just about finished preparing all the food. What's funny is, this is Laura's dad. Us looking damn fine. Well, yeah. Unfortunately, she's not. Good morning, Cal. Mornings can be rough, but let's keep at it. Which I think Misaki is dating, like, Cal, it's really admirable to see someone like yourself up this early. Well, he has a thing for her, but I think she's dating, what's his name? Where is he? Clemens. They kind of hint at it.
Woohoo!
Thank you for the refresh on your lurk, Kime. Morning, Cal, the dawn is a refreshing time of day. Do you not agree? Like, the developers who make this game never fail when it comes to character design.
Hey.
They saw all the beautiful ladies. The DLC has some that you might like as well, but I don't have the DLC yet. I'm down to come here too. Still miss it every once in a while. It's like there's one that's an author that looks quite well, to say the least.
Oh.
Somebody sure is up early. Hope update treats you right, Cal. Angela's a truly kind person. Whenever she makes too much food, she's sure to share it with as many people as she can. So I do plan on getting the DLC, because it has content I want to go over, too. Hey, good morning. Wait, no. Museum's closed for the day.
Oh.
You must be a real go-getter to try to fix up that farm. Let me guess. You already had that one. Raina can be eccentric. Could be a bit eccentric, but she is a rather capable young woman. I could travel on a motorcycle myself one of these days. What? Raina is romanceable, yes. She's one of the ones you can marry in here. She's the assistant to the, museum. Where did I put my water bottle? Yeah, there's quite a few good ones here. And like DLC has some really good ones as well. I hate that keeps falling over. My job, I'm freely on patrol, so feel free to give me a holler and say hello if you happen to find me. Alright, I'm gonna shower. Alrighty. Oh. I'm better at tinkering with motorcycles than Clem, I'll have you know. Okay, so they're probably down at the fishing spot, I had to guess. Okay, who did I miss? Of course I missed him, unfortunately. You talk to Iori and Dosetsu. I think that's it. Then we'll get to chopping up some lumber. until we can talk to her and talk to. Actually, no, we need to get a horse mackerel. Steer to good health is partaking of and relishing in seasonal foods. At least so says Master. Yeah.
Oh.
Good day, Master Cow. I'm pleased to see you in good health. Let's do a little bit more fishing. Try to get a horse mackerel. That's my horse.
Ha. Ha. Ha.
There we go. Pull in on blue. Stop. Could do white, but let's keep it safe.
Ha.
Definitely want to go on red. Another crab.
Ha.
We don't need crabs. White and blue.
Ha.
There we go. Pull. Stop. Red. Pull.
Ha.
Why am I only getting crabs from here?
Yeah.
Sunny days are my favorite. We'll try from the other edge of the dock. Oh, we can't.
Ha.
We're gonna do one more here, and then I'm gonna go refill my water, and then we're gonna go back to where we were doing our fishing at. Starting. Okay, we finally got something there. All right, let me go refill my water real quick. All right. Choose creature. Yeah, I've noticed those. Those aren't useful till later. We'll get into those later. Off it comes. We stop.
Ha.
Don't need that. Don't need the shrimp.
Ha.
Off it comes. Stop. Comes. We just really aren't going to get what we need, huh? What we'll do... Go make sure... I did kind of forget what we needed. Horse mackerel. We'll go do 3 attempts up top here. again. Stop. Red, blue. The yellow perch, we haven't put that in mission yet. Base, that's new. Crap. I don't remember ever getting any of those. This is a whole area of untapped stuff, which probably is where I was missing a few of those fish at. That sold, that sold. I'm gonna keep that. That goes bye-bye. Maybe Friday we go mining. Sounds like an ideal to me, at least. We do yearn for the mine.
Ha!
Ooh, this one's a fighter. And there we go. Another yellow perch. I don't need a yellow perch. I need a horse mackerel. I don't know why my brain shut off there. I was like, blue, go, go. Why am I not hitting it? Alright, blue. Yellow perch. Okay, let's go try maybe our the area out our lands. Which will unfortunately need to keep fish in our
Ha! Ha!
okay, we will unfortunately need to keep some fish in our pocket for the time being. Another sardine.
Ha!
Not what I'm looking for. Red, blue. Okay. I think it's time we just chop some trees. We'll sell these. This will go in here. Boom. We'll turn all this lumber into pathing. Place that before we go lay down. Boom. Probably finish with this. That'll be as far as we can go. Let's not create the wrong thing again. Which each island gets its own special material. Okay. And we want a path going over here. There we go. So that's that connected, so nothing will grow there. kind of want a path to start going this way towards the mine. If everything else just grow however it wants to. Right about there should be good, and that'll go straight across to here. Yeah, that looks good. Put sap in there. And we'll call it another day. Making a lot of better choices than I did originally. To say the least. Boo-boo. Thank you for the alert, kitty. Hopefully all's going well. Good morning to you, Cal. Apologies for barging in on you so early, but there's something important I need to ask of you. Perhaps you might have noticed, but our fair town's been getting livelier by the day. My hope is that if we can keep this up, we can develop our town into an even better place to live. Unfortunately, I can't do that alone. That's why I'd like to petition your aid as a citizen of Olive Town. I'd love to help. Most excellent. You've got the same can-do spirit as your grandfather. It's wonderful to have the help of someone so reliable. Once we develop the town, we can open more shops, all of which I'm sure you'll be to your liking. We might be able to open more shops. I'm still in the planning phases, so nothing's set in stone, but it should be financially feasible. In any case, our current plan is to beautify our roads a bit. The more aesthetically pleasing our town is, the more satisfaction tourists will get. And a satisfied tourist is bound to visit again. I posted some details about the project on the bulletin board in Olive Hall. Don't forget to give it a read when you've got the time. I look forward to our progress together as a town. So is that all ready? But no, not quite. The crops are, but I'm not going to harvest them yet. There's no real reason to rush harvest. Boom. Boom. Go. Do that. I think we're going to skip all but because we'll probably have the same potential marriage candidates for this pick.
Mm-hmm.
We're just gonna go straight to mining to get a decent distance. Look at that clear blue sky. It's a perfect backdrop for Olive Town. And then Lynn is over here. How are things? Have you gotten used to living here yet? Then we'll go talk to Raina. We'll check the board.
Oh!
Find any bags full of treasure and you're not sure what to make of them, bring them to the museum. I'll appraise them for you. Shit, we can't, can't go to the mines yet. We gotta stay outside till 9. Might as well talk to everybody, because that would have been the right time. 10 logs, sap. We do the logs really quick. We can easily do the logs. Get both those requests done in one go. By that time, the place should be open. Nope. Can here. Okay, I need 13 in total. How'd I only get one from that? Alright. I have never gotten only one from these, I don't think. We both those in a row, we'll get back up there, complete 2 requests in one go. Put these fish in their aquarium. Even though they would most certainly be dead by now. Rewards.
Hello.
Fish. Oop, there's that.
Hello.
Which each of these donations, because one of the things that we got to do is get our town score up. And every donation that we do helps with that. Go ahead and crap that one log into that. Actually, just gonna be mining. We can clear up some space here. Go through there. There. Time to start smashing. That hurt my throat. Something tells me we aren't even going to get into the mine. And do we enter? Which we're definitely not getting through it. Yeah, this is where we get our ores, gems, all that fun stuff. I'm mostly here for just stone, I guess, today. I need a bunch of that. Getting as much iron ore early is good. Can I don't know why I make me do that. Yeah, you can hit those for some, and then there's sometimes patches of stuff on the ground for it too. Can we? No, what are we missing? Oh, the logs. I guess for now, we'll throw all this in there. And then that. Got everything we need again for our farming stuff. There we go. Actually, I know we're going to do a week, but I'm getting tired. Like, quite tired. Weed makes pretty good progress. Almost an entire week in one setting. Switch to that. Let's find someone to raid on out to. I also need to go to the bathroom. It's going to take me a minute in there. Who do we have online? Star. No. Maybe. I mean, we could raid one of the newest VTubers that tried to surprise adopt me, I should say. Seeing who's all on before we raid out. The person doesn't even know that I stream is the funny part. Who I'm talking about. Just doing a quick look, like I said. Can't tell what they're doing. Oh, actually, no, we're raiding. Let's finish real quick. I think I know who we're going to raid into. Let's be absolutely sure. Yeah, you know what? We'll raid in to Bella Bruja. She's a person that on one of my playing killer offline games I ran into. She was super nice. Immediately, as soon as I went in there, she's like, "Oh, you done playing killer for today? You want to come join?" I'm like, I kind of want to play more killer. But she's playing burgling gnomes right now. We can go over there, show her some love. Let me actually really quickly. This makes it a little bit easier for me. Sometimes my PC likes to be a pain in the ass. And I said, let's go show her some love. She's really nice. She's VTuber. I believe Dark Elf VTuber, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that. But yeah, let's head over there.